it's like they're opening a book, they're opening themselves to you. And it's very important to like, understand that and to understand it and just really be deep in that kind of meditative state of understanding of like, how can you help? And that's the solution. The solution is listen to these deep things and insecurities from someone or yourself is they are part of your healing. They're part of the idea when you're in a relationship that if you can get over these things and understand that, then you can conquer anything. You can be that power couple. You can be that power people. And deeper things and insecurities can match along many different things. I'm talking about relationships. People may think I'm just talking about, you know, one type of relationship. I'm not. I'm talking about many different types of relationships. This can go across the board. And you've got to understand these things. So when someone says, and this actually goes into backgrounds, if someone says they feel prejudice against, and you're a different race or different, or you feel like, there's an issue that they've, how they felt in an environment, you can't just be like, oh, stop being silly, stop being and being dismissive. You've got to listen to the person, understand, and try and understand from their perspective. Put yourself in their shoes. Very important. And the last one of this is everyday compatibility. So discovering habits, preferences, and routines that may clash. So, habits are very much can be something can actually break or break relationships. Preferences, I'm sorry, I only like to do this on this. I only like to eat this, or I only like to do this, or I like to be in this type of mood. And then the routines of actually when we got a routine is that they clash is like to understand that so if someone's very devoted to something, what they do when they've been single and before you, don't try and ruin that. You've got to understand that they had a life before you, and don't think that well now you're with me, you don't need to do that. Yes, people need to have, because what the idea of any relationships is two individuals get together and combine as one, and they actually are stronger as a unit, but they also are these individuals. And people get this wrong so much they end up like, they get together and then they do this and they forget who they were here and they forget who they were. And then there's all this clashing and it all bubbles up eventually because this one person's trying to, put this person down and the other person's trying to like impose themselves, or they want to keep breaking through to this and they go, no, bringing them back. It's like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, bringing the person with the spear and bringing them back. It's that kind of, we've got to understand about the compatibility and how that works. And it's incredibly key to just understand that we are individual sovereigns, we are individual, and that's how we can work. So that problem, discovering habits, preferences, and the solution is understand that you're both individuals and that when you're together in the relationship, that makes you, more whole, more complete, but still you can be an individual. And that doesn't mean because you're an individual going out with your friends that, oh, you're looking at other women, you're doing this, or you're looking at other partners. If you're a woman, you're looking at other men, or if you're looking at whoever it is, or whatever they want to, whatever identity people have. We've got to understand that there's still this thing that, people, if someone likes to be social, don't just think because you're in a relationship, oh, you can't be doing your social thing anymore. Like you were when you're single. No, no, that person they sometimes the extrovert of people, they like being out of people, and if you're and you're with someone who's an introvert, they may not like people, but learn to accept, because also when there is the introverted moments, they will accept what you want as well.